Picture this. You're gliding through rolling hills painted in every shade of green, the morning mist lifting from ancient vines that have been producing liquid gold for centuries. The only sounds are your bicycle wheels on cobblestone paths and the distant church bells of medieval villages. This isn't just a bike ride. This is your gateway to one of Europe's most delicious adventures, where every pedal stroke brings you closer to flavors that have been perfected over generations. Welcome to the ultimate culinary cycling journey through some of the world's most breathtaking wine country. I'm here to show you why combining two wheels with wine tasting isn't just possible. It's absolutely magical. And if you're thinking this sounds too adventurous for your retirement years, stick around because I'm about to prove that age is just a number when it comes to discovering extraordinary experiences. The beauty of wine region cycling isn't about athletic prowess or covering massive distances. It's about slow travel at its finest, taking time to savor not just the destination, but every moment of the journey itself. These aren't grueling mountain climbs or competitive races. We're talking about gentle, rolling terrain specifically designed by nature to showcase some of humanity's greatest agricultural achievements. Let me paint you a picture of what awaits. Imagine starting your day in a charming guest house where the aroma of fresh bread and local honey drifts through your window. You step outside to find your comfortable touring bike waiting, equipped with everything you need for a day of exploration. The morning air is crisp and clean, carrying hints of grape blossoms and wild herbs that grow between the vineyard rows. The genius of wine country cycling lies in the landscape itself. Vineyards are traditionally planted on gentle slopes with southern exposure, perfect for grapes and equally perfect for leisurely cycling. The gradients are manageable, the views are spectacular, and every few kilometers brings you to another family-owned winery or historic village where time seems to have stopped decades ago. But here's where it gets really interesting. The gastronomic discoveries that await at every turn. This isn't just about wine tasting, though we'll certainly explore that passion. Each wine region has developed its own unique culinary identity over centuries, creating perfect pairings between local foods and local wines that you simply cannot experience anywhere else in the world. In Germany's Rhine Valley, for example, you'll discover how crisp Rieslings complement the region's famous sausages and pretzels in ways that will completely change your understanding of food pairing. The slight sweetness of the wine balances the saltiness of traditional cured meats, while the wine's acidity cuts through rich, buttery breads in absolutely perfect harmony. As you cycle through these regions, you'll encounter family-run establishments that have been perfecting their craft for generations. These aren't commercial tourist traps. They're authentic businesses where the grandmother still makes pasta by hand every morning, where the winemaker's great-grandfather planted the original vines, and where recipes have been passed down through families like precious heirlooms. The social aspect of this adventure cannot be overstated. Wine regions attract a special kind of traveler, people who appreciate quality over quantity, who understand that the best experiences cannot be rushed. You'll find yourself sharing tables with fellow cycling enthusiasts from around the world, swapping stories over glasses of wine that was made just steps away from where you're sitting. One of the most remarkable discoveries you'll make is how different regions express their character through both their wines and their food. The volcanic soils of certain areas produce wines with distinct mineral qualities that pair beautifully with local cheeses aged in the same caves where the wine is stored. The maritime influence in coastal wine regions creates both wines and cuisines that reflect the ocean's presence. Lighter, more delicate flavors that seem to capture sea breezes in every bite and sip. The rhythm of wine country cycling becomes almost meditative. You wake naturally with the sun, enjoy a substantial breakfast featuring local ingredients, then set out on quiet country roads where the only traffic consists of occasional tractors heading to vineyard work. You stop frequently, not because you're tired, but because there's simply too much beauty and too many interesting discoveries to rush past. Consider the typical day's structure. Morning brings cool temperatures perfect for cycling, when the light is soft and golden, creating perfect conditions for photography and comfortable pedaling. By mid-morning, you're ready for your first stop, perhaps a family bakery in a village that looks like it stepped out of a storybook, where you'll sample pastries made with local fruits and nuts. Lunch becomes an event rather than just a meal. Picture settling into a garden restaurant overlooking terraced vineyards, where every dish showcases ingredients grown within sight of your table. The pace is unhurried. This is continental dining at its finest, where conversations flow as freely as the wine, and where you truly understand why Europeans view meals as social experiences rather than mere fuel stops. The afternoon brings different pleasures. The day has warmed up, but you're cycling through valleys where cool breezes flow down from surrounding hills. This is prime time for winery visits, where you'll learn about the intricate process of turning grapes into the liquid poetry that has inspired artists and writers for millennia. Here's something most people don't realize about wine tasting when you're cycling. You actually taste more, not less. The light physical activity heightens your senses, making you more aware of subtle flavor notes and aromas. Of course, responsible consumption is key. We're talking about tasting small amounts at multiple locations, not drinking large quantities anywhere. The logistical beauty of wine region cycling has been perfected over decades of tourism development. Many regions offer bike rental programs with high-quality touring bicycles specifically designed for comfort rather than speed. These bikes come equipped with comfortable seats, upright riding positions, and often electric assistance for when those gentle hills become a bit more challenging than expected. Accommodation options cater specifically to cycling tourists. Many hotels and guest houses provide secure bike storage, laundry facilities for cycling clothes, and hearty breakfasts designed to fuel a day of gentle adventure. Some even offer picnic preparation services, creating gourmet-packed lunches featuring local specialties that you can enjoy at scenic overlooks or in vineyard picnic areas. The cultural immersion aspect adds another layer of richness to the experience. Wine regions are living museums where traditional methods coexist with modern innovations. You'll witness harvest seasons where entire communities come together for celebration, where ancient festivals mark the changing seasons, and where the connection between land, culture, and cuisine becomes tangible rather than theoretical. Safety and accessibility have been carefully considered in most established wine tourism regions. Cycling paths are well maintained and clearly marked, often following converted railway lines or dedicated agricultural roads with minimal vehicular traffic. Many routes offer multiple bailout options, places where you can call for pickup if weather changes or if the day becomes more challenging than anticipated. The photography opportunities alone make this adventure worthwhile. Golden hour light filtering through grape leaves, morning mist rising from valley floors, ancient stone buildings framed by endless rows of vines, intimate cellar spaces where wine ages in centuries-old barrels. Every turn reveals compositions that belong in travel magazines. Weather considerations actually work in your favor in most wine regions. These areas are famous for their grapes precisely because they enjoy favorable climates, warm enough to ripen fruit, but with cool periods that preserve acidity and freshness. Spring brings blooming vines and mild temperatures perfect for cycling. Fall offers harvest season excitement and comfortable cycling weather. Even summer mornings and evenings provide ideal conditions before and after the midday heat. The learning opportunities are endless. You'll discover why certain grape varieties thrive in specific locations, how soil composition affects wine character, why traditional food preservation methods developed in each region, and how geography influences both agriculture and cuisine in ways you never considered. This isn't about checking boxes or rushing through tourist attractions. This is about experiencing places at human speed, where you have time to notice details, engage with locals, and truly absorb the character of each location. It's travel that engages all your senses and creates lasting memories rather than just photo collections. Your wine country cycling adventure awaits, promising days filled with gentle movement, spectacular scenery, incredible flavors, and the deep satisfaction that comes from discovering places where human culture and natural beauty have created something truly magical together. The only question remaining is, which region will you explore first?